can't even exist. God put that there for a reason. He put the authority there to keep us in line. Okay, so we got baby. Now, as a child, let's go for a different approach in authorities. Give me an authority that maybe in your life as a child. Have something. A teacher. Perfect. That's what I have written down. Or a daycare worker. I used to work in a daycare. So, a teacher or daycare worker. Now we deal with authorities. Those authorities are hard to deal with sometimes, right? Because teachers say things we might not necessarily agree with. They may be boring as all get out. And we think to ourselves, man, I don't want to be in this. It's useless for me. What am I doing here? Yeah. But the good thing is when you don't do anything about it. See, that's the part when we choose to rebel. We say, this authority doesn't serve any function, any purpose in my life, so I'm not going to let it have rule over me anymore. And we break the puppet strings, and we start trying to run our own life in classes. And do we usually get in trouble if we do that? On average? Yeah, usually we do. Have we learned anything that day then? No. Have we got any smarter? No, maybe more smart aleck, but not smarter. We haven't learned anything that day, which was the function and the purpose of that authority in our lives. So we see purpose in the teachers. We see purpose in our parents. What about in the teenage years? This one's going to be hard, what I have written down. And it actually deals with what Reggie has been talking about for the past couple of weeks. Nailed it. Well, think about it. Do your friends in any way dictate what you do? Do your friends in... Yeah, right.
Yes.
Do you... All right, we got Callie, like twofold here. Two people here who don't have any friends now. I don't lie.
Is Callie not your friend?
Do you... I know you didn't leave that little sheet of paper blank when he asked you to fill it out. I know you didn't. So do you... She's like, I'm just kidding. Please leave me alone. I don't want to talk anymore. Do your friends have any dictation on what you do in life? If your friend says, hey, we plan on going to the movies, do you want to go with us? Chances are you're going to go where they go, right? So now they've dictated your social functioning at that particular time, right? You didn't say, I want to hang out with you guys, but can we go putt-putt instead? Who does that? Hey, putt-putt is, I guess that's my generation, and I want you to leave that alone. I like putt-putt.
Okay, I experienced this Friday. You have to bring it up again.
Wait, what did you experience this Friday?
You did hear me when I ranted about it? I planned this big thing where all of our senior class would go to the movies, and like 20 minutes before I go to meet them,
It was like 3 hours.
No.
Mr. Love got it.
Whatever, it doesn't make a difference. No, it was really 20 minutes. Okay, before I go to meet them, they decided they were going to go to the Braves game instead. After I made all these plans to go to the movies, set out the time and everything.
And did you end up going to the movies?
No.
Or the Braves game?
I went to the Braves game.
So they dictated even your change of plans. Yeah, so technically...
Abby was the only good.
Yeah, Abby probably would have been like, I'm going to the movie. I already played my time out, I'll go see. Okay, finally, your adult authority. Think about something. What's the biggest authority in this country? President. Government. Okay? Now, we may not always agree with whoever's in office and state offices and all that kind of stuff, but the government is an authority over your life. And the government hires the police. Are the police helpful? I mean, they're supposed to be, but on average, if they're doing their job, are they helpful? Yes. So understand the functioning and authority. Authority is everywhere. When you drive the speed limit, the authority is dictating what you do and how you do it when you drive the speed limit. If you drive the speed limit. Okay, you giggled, so I thought maybe she sped to church. Matthew 28:19. If you want to turn there real quick and we'll finish up. We deal with a lot of authorities here. Matthew 28:19. Sorry, 28:18. I wrote 19 down. 28:18. This is the last thing Jesus said before he ascended into heaven. So, the last thing you say before you leave a group of people is probably pretty important. Verse 18. Then Jesus came to them and said, all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Verse 19. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Why submit to authorities? Why do you need to submit? Okay, that's the last question I want to ask real briefly. Okay, I'm going to turn to Hebrews 13:17 because I got to get scripture to back me up. I don't want you to think this is just my opinion. I'll look this up. Hebrews 13, verse 17. I'm going to go ahead and read it while you're turning if you are. It says, obey your leaders and submit to their authorities. They keep watch over you as men who must give an account. I don't know if you know this or not, but the people who've been given authority over your life have to give an account for how they've handled that authority. Obey them so that their work will be a joy, not a burden, for that would be of no advantage to you. Because if you burden the authorities in your life, you think they're going to treat you lightly? No. If you don't clean your room when your parents tell you to, they're not going to take you out for ice cream and have a fun time about it with you. That's not how it works. Also, finally, Titus, the book of Titus, chapter 3, verse 1. He says, remind the people to be subject to rulers and authorities, to be obedient, to be ready to do whatever is good, to slander no one, to be peaceable and considerate, and to show true humility toward all men. So we need to understand, real briefly, guys, this is what we need to put in our pockets and take home with us. We respond to authority every day and in several different ways. What we need to take away from this is that we need to pay